Who would you say are the 5 toughest players that you've had to face?
Again, and you can just go by the winning records, right?
Right.
Magic, Kareem,
Okay.
Bird, Dr. J, and then I would say Jordan.
Look, I believe, knowing you the little bit that I do, you're speaking like, you have to understand, when I came in 81, the Lakers and the Celtics basically dominated. Michael was great, had great highlight reels, but he wasn't winning anything. See, people look at what he did in the 90s and they try to transport that back to the 80s, but that didn't happen in the 80s.
No, and you got to understand, I play a different kind of game. So as I said to you earlier, your genetic gifts,
right?
I'm going to eliminate all of that. And now we're going to play basketball, and it's going to be about our mental stamina, because I can't jump higher than some. I can't out height some. I can't outweight some, but I can outthink a lot.
Right. I know it's hard, but you played in arguably the greatest era, the 80s, that we've seen. How would you rank Bad Boy Pistons, Showtime Lakers, the Big Three Celtics, the Bulls at the tail end? Although they didn't win, they did to you what you had did to the Celtics and the Lakers. They were stalking from an outside position. How would you rank the dynasties of the 80s?
So you'd have to rank the Lakers, Celtics, arguably 1 or 2.
Okay.
1A, 1B, depending on, do you like vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream? But it's still ice cream,
Right, correct.
And in Philly, that period of time with Moses and Dr. J, in the 80s, you got to give them their respect too.
Mm-hmm.
I think we would probably be, in the 80s, we would be somewhere in there as a basketball team. Now, talent-wise, the Lakers, the Celtics, the 76ers, we could not compete with their talent.
Mm-hmm.
But as a basketball team, as a unit, I would venture to say that our basketball team as a unit was just as good as their teams.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button to become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we always do something for 2 something.